Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, or welcome to the channel if you're new, and welcome to this new video on Solana. Wanted to do an update here on the current situation for Solana. Last time we covered it, we were down here on Thursday, and what we talked about back then is that we could form some sort of a double bottom right here if we were able to reclaim this level right here, which we did with the bullish momentum on Friday. Friday in general was a pretty good day. We're able to get that bullish breakout, that reclaim. So now the question is, well, can we actually continue that double bottom right here in the middle of a bigger range, right? I mean, this double bottom, it matters a little bit, but it's also not the most important part of the puzzle, I would say. But the big question is well, is this actually enough? The bullish breakout here and the momentum that we have, which to be fair, is not much. The momentum for Solana is quite low. So can we expect that move back to the top of the range right here, around 155 and 160 at the very least? That's the main question. And the answer is difficult to say. I mean, at this point of time, if you look at Solana here, it's pretty clear what the structure is, right? The structure is pretty clearly an accumulation range. And I think ultimately, longer term, I think we will be able to break out of this accumulation range and make new all-time highs, right? Or all-time highs, maybe not. But probably, I mean, I think we're going above 200. So it would be surprising if we break the local highs right here at 200 and that we don't make new all-time highs, right? So that would be a very small move compared to how big the breakout would be. So that is coming at some point of time, but right now the situation for Solana is different because on the lower time frames, like I said, there are some indications that are bullish, right? With the double bottom and with the bullish reclaim. But the main problem for Solana at this point of time, and why I also am not confident that we will be able to get this move, because we want to see at least this move, and then once we actually reach that target around 160, 162, then we can start talking about potentially also breaking above that, but that's for future videos. But the reason why I'm not confident about this move is that the momentum that Solana has is pretty non-existent. I mean, we got some momentum coming in Thursday to Friday. But apart from that, there's just not a lot of momentum. The volume for Solana is also nothing to write home about. I mean, if you look at the volume in the last month, the volume was much higher the first time when we were bullish. I mean, back then we reached volumes of about 3.4 billion, which we've seen higher volumes before, but that's definitely something. And then right now the volume, well, it peaked at 2.5 last week on Monday. And that was it. And then we were quite bullish. And then the move up was, again, with not a lot of volume. So there's no momentum. There's no volume. Technically, we did get a bullish reclaim. But that makes me slightly hesitant. And I would say that it's better right now to wait for the impulse move from Solana. All right, wait for some sort of move with actual volume, with actual momentum. And then we can build upon that, right? And that's not the case right now. I mean, for example, if you take a look at this area right here, there's also relatively strong resistance around 150, also a psychological level, of course. And under the current circumstances, I would say it's not likely that we'll break above that. So short term, it's a little bit of a boring analysis, I know, but it's what I can see for now. All right, what I would say is most likely is that we will just consolidate down here, and then we're waiting for the impulse move. I think it is still, because I think Bitcoin is going for higher highs. I think it's most likely that we'll get that impulse wave up. All right, so I do expect us to eventually get that volume and momentum, to get that move up, break above 150, get into the 160s. That is what I expect. But there's nothing tradable or investable on Solana right now, I would say. All right, it's much better to wait for that momentum and then enter. Instead of this just speculating on that the momentum is coming, which is basically what I'm doing right now. Right, so those are my thoughts, all right? That's what I think you need to know regarding Solana right now to be optimally prepared. Meme coins on Solana are still doing fine. Fundamentals are developing relatively well as well. But yeah, those are my thoughts for now. So if you do have any questions, let me know. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.